Rogers throwing on second down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
Like crazy.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called.
I know it's going to be late.
We're trying to throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there.
See, that's what
Just
you
use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
On first down, Rogers. And it's a short one here, complete to the
I didn't mean to do that.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it's first down, New York. On 1st and 10, here's Rogers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football.
Video. I say this sometimes. Sometimes we just be doing it for no reason. How many subscribers do you have? Oh, what's good
The
with
play
this?
clock's running down. Now with a play clock at 4,
It's
we're going to get a
lagging.
timeout called. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
That's what I want to do. I just want to throw one good pass.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Hey, would you shut up, my man?
On second down, here's Rogers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
On
what am I doing?
And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Miles White, and that brings up 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as...
Rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's Donnie Jones now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Play clock winding down. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Bad
enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
Oh, it's Neo. That's who it is. It's Neo. That's who it is. It's Neo. Neo.
A first down throw for Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. The dump off good for 8 there on first down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Let's go,
Not super huge. Maybe not counting on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He rifles intercepted. There he goes. He's at the 50. The 30. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. A minute 52 left to play in this second quarter. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll run it here with Smith. And able to work his way down to the 16. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
No, he better lose right now.
Set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Second down, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Not doing nothing.
Get a timeout by the offense.
Not doing nothing.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 3rd and long for Cousins. And that one goes complete on the drop.
Not doing nothing.
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. The ball popped in the air, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. New York set to take the field.
I just saw that.
Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards and the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Fitzgerald bringing it in. They get only 4 that time as that leads to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He finds Beckham complete. pickup of 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Cousins. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that.
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Cousins now. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Let's
have it. It's picked up, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielding no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And look at this, another fake. But he will not the first down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, good chances of points they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides. Who's going to make the big play? 3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now, completions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That'll be a gain of 16. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They go play action here on 1st down. Backing up. And Anderson's got it. It's a gain of 24 that time.
Oh, my God. He's back for that. He's not doing nothing.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards.
He's back.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out here in the eye. Now Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Here we go now with Smith. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all.
And he takes it in.
Oh, score!
A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score.
Bro, that was like a fat meat. Look.
Fielded about a yard deep.
That was like a fat meat.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Don't worry about this game.
We sat meetings with coaches, and they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Second down, 8. On the ground, this is Smith. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. They go back to the ground with Smith. Fighting him off.
Ran right through the trash.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully on that power set. Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet, but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And, a crush there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Giant territory. A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Trash,
yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Look, you're bum.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. They'll run it now with Smith. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that was...
I'm not going to make a whole new, account. Nah, let me not do that.
Resulted in a touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Larry Fitzgerald with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
That was not a touchdown.
Line up now for the 2-point try.
Oh, yeah, it's like he's not making the two-point conversion.
Cousins will try and throw.
Thank you, like I said.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know.
I really don't care about
Just
this game.
one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Let me know. Do a Hail Mary.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The Colts are going to get it. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Rodgers. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Watch when the game is over, man. I'm changing my team. I might change my team now.
Cousins here to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Wow.
This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And all we takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score.
It's lagging, that's why. That's not
short kick, taking it about the 16. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.